really want to kill him. They sent him to start. Oh no, they went the wrong way, but can they still kill him? He's still silenced up. They need these hits. McIntyre's on top and Flyby turning onto Victoria. They need the damage just a little bit more. Oh, Victoria gets the kill onto Flyby first. They miss out on the EXP. So mission success here for LGD. Demons gets the counter kill, but they still get their target. That big bad bear. Let's take a look at item progression really quickly as well. So we have our Tranquil Boots on the Phoenix. He's just going to be going for our standard support item. We have a ring, a soul ring, sorry, on Maybe. I keep reading Somnus on Maybe because he wants to probably go for that Bloodstone as soon as possible. So the Mana Sustain, very useful here for Maybe. I believe it's a Hand of Midas here coming out for our Lone Druid. Yeah, he wants a Hand of Midas. So hopefully this is going to provide enough time for Ame to farm up the Hand of Midas. LSA won't land. June going for the Duke instead. Blink onto our Sand King, and that seems to be it here on the side of LGD. Oh, we missed out on a kill. 11 died. He got stuck in there by demons. Well played for demons. And Banishad can pick up a set. Probably, is this a Hand of Midas as well? Alright, Hand of Midas on the Abaddon. And that's it, Veil. So nothing else big as of yet. We will be seeing what these guys want to grab a bit later. But so far, tower game is going to be free for CDEC just because of the bear. The bear always makes this push so much easier, especially when you have the Vanish. It's just 40% bonus building advantage. So Shade, he has his Veil, he has almost everything to start these fights. He just needs to finish up with Blink Dagger. The only problem here is that his team can't be complacent. They need to also still keep annoying LGD's lineup, because LGD's lineup excels at farming. Sand King can farm, Lina can farm, Lone Druid can farm. 11 might actually die if he's not careful. X is there, Sandstorm. Have to go for a Burrow Strike if he wants to live. An Hex there from Demons. A Shark gonna come on through just in case. He really wanted that 11. And 11 shall drop.
Someone better help Dire's middle tower.
Looking at the graphs as well. Lead for LGD, although just slightly for EXP. Gold is still looking real.
Dire's middle tower.
Bottom lane there. Here Veil. Here Veil really wants Yao. Can't quite get him though. Just those sun rays zip out into the middle of nowhere. Oh, the kick onto Abaddon, forcing out his ult. They're not gonna be killing him anytime soon, but I think at some point June's gonna be looking at this and thinking, well, I could be in trouble at some point in my life. Shade, Demon, and Flyby. Probably gonna go for a smoke. Is there a smoke? No, they just want to jump into lane. They're gonna keep the puck hidden in the tree line. No? Okay, they're gonna show themselves. No sneaky business here for CDEC. They say, hey guys, let's just go. Let's go, boys. But top lane, we have Ame working on this tower, forcing out the glyph. No TPs. Rather surprising, no TPs, but look at the bottom lane. It's loaded with LGD heroes. A Supernova Egg as well. Flyby destroyed. Yeah, kiss those items goodbye. Blink just get picked up on Shade, but I feel like the Blink should have been picked up first before they considered a fight like that.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They did commit a lot of spells just to kill Flyby. A lot of spells. Look at CDEC being relentless. They're gonna keep going. They want 11. Victoria is there. Oh, the silence onto both. They blow up 11. Now they want to try and go for Victoria. Oh, the shackle prevents him from running away. And the Phoenix already has TP'd out. They possibly may lose this bottom tower, but look at the Lone Druid. Ame, he's starting to push this top T2. He might lose his bear if he's not careful. Oh, 300 gold. Oh, I wish I could just pick up 300 gold off the side of the road. That's what I would call fair life.
Someone better help Dire's middle tower. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
They're still farming away. He is slowly starting to out-farm the puck. This is really concerning for CDEC because the state of flyby, it's almost difficult to watch because he is so under-farmed. He doesn't even have a form of getting himself into these fights. No blink, no Vlad's done. He just got the Morbid Mask and the phase boots. He's still trying to finish up the Blink Dagger first, but I'm a bit concerned that he may just have to go for the Vlad's first because this is going to be so delayed. It would be nice if they could at least give him a little bit of space and have him just stay in the jungle to finish up farming these items, because if they keep bringing him out, it's just going to get everything delayed further and further along as the game goes, because 17 minutes, this Blink is not done. It's going to reach a peak. It's going to reach a point where this Blink might be a bit too late and that LGD probably don't care. 11 is in the side. They're hoping that CDEC bite. Unfortunately, there's not enough bait on the hook, so CDEC will be leaving. Baden farming away in that middle lane. Going to be going for his Ring of Health just to finish off his set. Gonna be going for Glimmer Cape for his next item pickup. It will be a while before that pops up because they do need to distribute a lot of this farm to their top cores for now, because the cores on CDEC, they are very poor. They can't afford to share too much of this farm around. Shade kind of needs it, but a lot of it would have to end up going to a Lone Druid, onto Flyby, and possibly onto the Abaddon as well. The game has slowed down quite a bit. If we can continue looking at the progression, lots of things. Even Demon's got a blink. What? When? I'm guessing he picked it up recently because he has not had that for very long. But I'm quite surprised that Demon's managed to afford a blink. His net worth is quite decent, I guess. Not the best, decent. He is still a significant ways away from Ursa, Abaddon, and Puck.
Money to burn.
11's trying to find someone to solo kill, but every time someone TPs into lane, it's not a target that he wants. He wants someone like Seth. He wants someone like Demons to be found in the lane. That's why he's so far forward, because he knows heroes will normally feel safe under their towers. It just doesn't look like no one's biting. That's the thing. And they also want to go for a massive smoke. Who are they going to go for? Who are they going to kill though? Can you look at the vision so far? No vision on anybody. They're going into this blind. Ursa's going to be going down. Let's see where they're going to be heading. What is there? Do they see? They see. They go. Fly by. Dead by. Goodbye. LGD just zipping their way through this game, looking so strong as a team. Reaction-wise, item-wise, everything just looks like it's going in their favor. Looking very, very good. Sending the bear back to army as they want to consider pushing down this T2 tower if possible. Just getting themselves further and further ahead in this game with all these rolls.
Structures are fortified.
The CDEC, they're really at LGD's mercy at this point, because you know in CDEC they've been taking a lot of very good small skirmishes, but the moment LGD group up together, that is not a situation you want to be in if you're CDEC. Too many heroes and then suddenly there's not enough damage to be distributed between all of them. That's the thing that CDEC is lacking. This is why the Ursa had to have a good start, because if the Ursa doesn't have a good start, he cannot make up for the lack of damage on CDEC if he fails or falters. At this point, what is CDEC's plan? Do they just keep farming up their Ursa, hoping that he's going to be enough? He's getting close to Vlad, so there is some progress here for Flyby, but he has had a very rough game as an Ursa. 6 deaths, got 5 assists and 2 kills, but yeah, the farming capability on an Ursa is really not that great. And even June is absorbing a little bit of this farm. It's actually going to be going for a Radiance next, which could be a pretty good item, but my concern is that Abaddon, I'm not sure if the Abaddon's going to get the Radiance at a reasonable timing, because it's a Radiance. You need a lot of gold to buy Radiance. Can he get that gold in time? Because he's not farming at anti-mage speeds. He doesn't have any cleave. He doesn't have any spells that are spammable, that can clear creep waves. And that's the biggest thing with Abaddon. He's just so hard to farm. And the Radiance is also done on the bear. So suddenly, Radiance Bear is going to be pushing out all these lanes, and CDEC, what can they do? What can they do? All they can do is just look at Arme's Bear and say, hey, I wish our Abaddon was as farmed as you. Nothing's all the top. This is not the plan. This is not the plan. Finishing this BKB onto Flyby now. LGD don't care. They really don't care. They don't mind this turn of events. They're just farming away on the heroes that they want. They backed out slightly. Arme is still farming. They're going to be sending 4 into the fray. Maybe going to be coming in from the very back. They want demons. Oh, the blink out from demons. Beautiful reaction. Very, very quick. Roche is not long for this world. I don't even know if CDC would want to contest this either. It's in the Roche pit where there are so many AoE spells on the side of LGD, but they're going to try anyway. But look at the positioning here of LGD. They know. They 100% know. They didn't even scout the Roche. They're going to say that Roche has run away, so LGD has left here. And this is going to be a wasted stroke on CDC unless they can think about stealing the Roche. But I think this is what LGD want. They want them to take the Roche. The attack slows. Yeah, they know LGD is outside. Oh, Victoria missing the combo. Is going to be pulled in, pulled back, taking too much damage, and they're going to lose Victoria right off the bat. CDEC. Did they just outplay LGD with that small maneuver? Arme coming in from the back, sending in the bear with the Radiance Burn. Flyby going to be able to grab the Aegis. Aegis is down. They also kill off 11. CDEC, they're turning this around. They get the Aegis, they get 2 kills. They also forced out a buyback. They're going to probably get this bear as well with the Radiance. Arme trying to come back to save the bear, but he can't do anything. He's summoning a new bear, the root onto June. Jumping forward, Supernova into the middle. They're going to leave it. June wants to hit it, but honestly, it's too dangerous down there, and this burn will kill off demons, whether he likes it or not. Victoria going closer, jumping in. Yao coming into the fray as well. CDEC, they get cleaned up. They get cleaned up. But not that badly. They forced a buyback out of Victoria. They lose the Sand King. They don't get the Aegis. The Aegis is still on Flyby. So at the end of the day, that skirmish didn't really impact CDEC because there's no timing, there's no push, there's nothing for LGD to gain. The throat is also becoming the Sahara Desert, ladies and gentlemen. Puck was playing with Playing with Baby. Still farming away. Abaddon's getting pretty close to the relic. So June, progress is being made. 25 minutes in, it looks like it's probably going to be a 28 to 30 minute radiance for June as long as he can dedicate most of his time to farming. He's been using the medallion to speed up his farm. So as long as he gets a little bit of quiet time, which LGD will happily give CDEC, this Radiance could pop up. Could it be an issue though? Is it really going to be a problem? It could be. June could turn into an issue just because of the Radiance, and he is darn hard to kill. And currently, the heroes on the side of LGD, they're reasonably tanky. They're not super squishy, but the miss chance could be quite crucial, especially when it comes to those right clicks. And the miss chance. That's not the miss chance. The line has been drawn by 11. 11 says, help. The scan as well from the Dire. They know he's there. 11 saying, please, please, Mercy. mercy! No, not me! I'm just a Sand King! Please, I will give you items for Saltbreaker! I would have taken the Siltbreaker artifacts, by the way. But anyways, Rizik gonna be sent back to base. For 37 seconds as well, that's a reasonable amount of time where CDEC can feel a little safer knowing that the Sand King won't be available for a Burrow Strike initiation. It doesn't mean there's going to be no initiation at LGD. Of course there's going to be, Victoria, who's also close to his own blink. So back onto these items, we are starting to see some good progression from everybody. Good progression. BKB. What else are we looking at here? Druid wants to go for an AC. Sand King wants to go for Ags. Still this Radiance. June is very close. It's going to be a 28 minute. 28 minute as long as he can get this next creep wave of farm. Nothing here on Sep. He is looking rather poor still. We'll be looking for a Lincoln Sphere on our puck. BKB almost done on our bear. This could be a huge timing window when that bear has that BKB, but he needs to make the most of it. Luckily, there's nothing that pierces BKB outside of a Supernova stun. But even then, if there's a Supernova, Flyby is going to take that Supernova down. And lastly, Shadow Shaman is looking for an Axe himself. So this game is proving to be much more difficult than their previous series. But you can tell they are definitely comfortable running this lineup because they are picking their fights quite nicely, actually. Quite nicely. So Radiance is now done. 27:50, 28 minute Radiance. Gonna also be shifting into a Solar Crest, so the miss chance on a Baton is going to be real.
I'll take your troops.
15% as well. The minus attack as well on the Sand King has just been claimed. He's just hit level 15, so this could be a very big timing as well for LGD, the minus 50 epicenter attack slow. Big deal for the Ursa. The Ursa needs his attack speed, so any big changes like that could spell him quite a bit of trouble, but as long as that BKB can come up before anything, which it has, then it's fine. It just means that the Aegis has expired in the meantime, so very safe play from CDEC not to use the Aegis, but instead to wait it out till the BKB is done. The BKB is essentially better than the Aegis at this point in time. Oh, jump forward, 11 getting a 2-man Burrow Strike. Beautiful start into this fight. June, he wants to turn onto the Supernova, but Demon's going to melt. So will Sep. That's both supports down. The Shark gets thrown out onto Victoria. We're going to go straight away onto this Abaddon. Thrown into the air. June, he will absorb all the damage. He's trying to burn down 11, but it's now finally run out. The borrowed time is going to be given back. And that's 3 heroes dead for CDEC. Slight misplay. Not the best timing for that engagement. Also going to be giving away 1.1k gold with those 3 heroes as well. Only one has buyback, and that is the Shadow Shaman.
Middle tower is under attack.
That maybe looking to poise himself in a position where he can catch someone off guard. Not going to even bother anymore. So guys, let's just take the tower. This tower is ours.
Dire have fortified their structures.
Still farming away. Flyby is still going. He knows without the supports he can't do anything, so farming is just the safer option. Still waiting for the Lincoln Sphere here on Shade. He's got one more component to go, and he should be good to go, which is the Ring of Hope. And that's going to be a while before that can pop up. Maybe going into this top lane. The puck is already left, so this is a very safe lane to clean up. Observer ward wise, that's not wards. These are wards. This is the vision for LGD. That was very dark. Quite surprised it's this dark. Look at CDEC. Oops, that's not CDEC. What have I done? I pressed the ward. Press it here instead. Alright, let's fix this. Alright. This is the vision of CDEC. And it's looking very dark for them as well. Do we have a gem? Okay, there is a gem on 11. So they've been dewarding all this vision on the side of CDEC. From CDEC going up into the top lane, but look at the movement for LGD. They want to go up top as well. And with this server ward, they are going to start seeing some of these pop on through. Oh no, they managed to find the Cooker, and Puck's bailing. Puck is bailing. Shade knows this is a really bad idea, so good thing that Sep ended up being the meat shield. Demon's going to have to back out too if he wants to live. It's got blink and TP. Just gonna run into the bush, it seems. Flyby still farming away. I'm wondering what his next item pickup is going to be alongside June. June still wants to go for the Solar Crest, and then afterwards he's going to be picking up a... yeah. Oh. Taking over the jungle. 50% Spirit Bear magic resistance. I would have picked that as well. There is a lot of magical damage on the side of LGD. That bear needs to live. Not this bear. This bear. This one. And he's also going to get the Assault Crest very soon as well, so that minus armor is really going to start kicking, especially with the Solar Crest. Whoever gets hit by this bear, and if they get entangled, oh boy. I hope you've kissed your mum yesterday, because I don't know if you're going to be seeing it anymore. To all the fellow Malaysians out there, I'm not Malaysian, but to all you Malaysians out there who are celebrating Hari Raya, I think it's like Selamat Hari Raya or something. I'm very sorry if I get it wrong. I don't know how to say your holidays properly. Bum bum, farming away. Buyback status. Oof. Oh, this is not looking too good. But this is definitely going to be a farming game, guys. Definitely a farming game. I was expecting the game to finish at about 9 o'clock. What time is it now? 30. Alright, 9:30. I was actually expecting the game to finish at 9, but it's 9:30. So it looks like I'm going to be up till about maybe 10:30, 11. Because we have one more match after this for the day. It's eHome versus eHome 2. So if you want to stick around for that match, please do so, as I will still be here. Still going. No one's actually saving for buyback. I think this is very risky, but then again, no one looks like they want to fight anyway. They're all just farming the map. And it's like both teams are content with this outcome. So I guess I can't complain, right? It's really what's up to them. This guy's figuring out what he wants. Oh, okay, he wants to buy a Crystallis first. Let's try and get those crits in. I feel like that's really the only way here for Flyby to get crits. Oh, here we go. The action's gonna come from LGD. They've got maybe clearing out these wards. And this will give them a little bit of vision. Roche is literally just about to respawn. They just checked it. Oh man, no one... Roche is up now. There's pings. There's pings. Okay, they know now. Roche is up. 11 has scouted it. 11 told Sep to get it. Gonna pop the borrowed time right off the bat. Maybe he's gonna start chasing after this Abaddon, but with the borrowed time use, he's just gonna get manhandled. And with no buyback, he just insta-bought a Blade Mail too. So with him off the board for 80 seconds, is this LGD's time to just go? They're gonna grab the Roche with this. It's gonna be Roche with cheese. That's a lot of sustain. Probably wondering, hey, where did Roche go? Roche migrated down south temporarily before coming back. Korea gonna be handing in a recipe. That is a Shiva's Guard. I believe that's for who? Oh, okay, here we go. It's actually for Luna holding on to a recipe.
Radiant structures have been
bottom, we still have Shade trying to push this bottom lane here with Demon Serpent Lords. They're gonna be able to grab it, but they have another Serpent Wards for another 100 seconds. If they had another Serpent Wards, this would be a good time to throw it onto the high ground, just try and force a pushback here from LGD. But then again, LGD, they're not really in a rush at this point. They're just playing it very slow, very carefully, and they've also TP'd the bear in. So the bear is going to be able to clear out this creep wave, unfortunately, just with the Radiance burn. Demon still trying to farm up this Ags whenever he can. He really wants that Ags, if he can get it, then great. Victoria going to jump away. That line being thrown out. How are these teams able to get this? I mean, what? This is such a careful game. You have Aegis, you have Cheese, and you're still waiting? What are you waiting for? Well, I guess this game is a very high-risk game, so ensuring your victory, I guess it is the right thing to do. Hive of Insight here for Phoenix. Shiva's Guard coming up onto maybe Solar Crest, I think. I'm guessing it has to be Solar Crest. Is the other part on the bear? They have a Solar Crest on the bear. I guess it's just a casual Talisman of Evasion for now, so he's just gonna grab the Sanch. Lots of choices. Oh, they're gonna kill off the bear. Next up, Shackle as well. 300 gold if they can get him, but the fact that this mischance is being such a pain for Flyby. Flyby has to pick up an MKB. He's gonna pick up the Skull Basher first. I really feel like Flyby needs an MKB. If he doesn't pick an MKB, this mischance could really kill him. Because we saw in that bear, he was getting quite a few misses. It wasn't just him, he was missing it. It just shows how long it takes to kill a bear. And that bear that they killed, stat that bear, okay? Not stat the bear. This bear has 31 armor and 2 points KP. Now we look at everyone else, anyone at 10. I think I might have oh. There we go. Game sound is up. I have no idea what the perfect settings are. People keep saying down, up, left, right, all around, 361, 80. Running away. The smoke is inbound. Who's the smoke inbound for? It could be Shade if he doesn't make a getaway right now. We do have the Phoenix running around as sentries. I have to start sticking with the team. Actually wanting to farm these creeps with Fire Spirits instead. Yeah, I was like, guys, I need this farm. I need this farm. Let's take a look at the levels really quickly as well. Levels 24 on the Abaddon. And this is because June has been farming all game. And is very close to getting his level 25 talents as well. I'm wondering what he wants to grab. I'm assuming it's plus 25 strength. I'm assuming it's plus 25 strength. That's just a lot of strength to put on one hero. Torrent thrown out there onto our Lina. The sharks are thrown down as well. They're going to hit this bear. Nice blade mail. Going to be returning a lot of the damage back here to Yao. Jumping forward, doing some good stuns to this lone druid. And Flyby, not even doing anything, has dropped to half HP, having to pop the shrine. Flyby still waiting in the backside. They've lost the tower. The bear is still going. Lina's hitting from an absurd range. They're gonna try and blow the Lina up. The Shadow Blade is there. There is no detection. How is there no detection? There should have been dust. There should have been dust. Were they expected to kill Lina before getting all of that off? Lina is back. 13 seconds on the Shadow Blade. Should have been able to pop the Aegis there and then, but here we go. Coil gonna latch onto 2. They're too scared. They've lost the racks. If CDEC don't engage, they may as well just give this racks for free. They're gonna try and go for the chase now. Puck with his very fast orb does not go into the orb. Maybe gonna be coming from the side of Laguna. Phoenix Egg as well. They've lost the Ursa. That's a big chunk of the damage. Ursa has to buy back. The rest of the team gonna be stunned up here because of Yao's Supernova. In the front lines, you have a hexed up Lina. They're trying to finish her off. They finally dropped this Aegis. They're gonna try and chase down the Phoenix now, who has access to No Dive, and Victoria going the same route as well. And they get them though. Ursa gonna start working them down. They kill off Victoria. They need to get maybe, but maybe has BKB. This Glimmer Cape is not enough. Maybe is godlike. Yao gets denied to a neutral creep. CDEC has diebacked their bear. Yao can buy back. Victoria's got a 45-second death timer. Oh. That dieback hurt CDEC so much. Because now, oh, there's no buyback on the Ursa. The next time he dies, I was expecting June to go for the 25 health, for 25 strength to buff him up as a hero, but he's gone for the aphotic shields because he wants to help his team to absorb the damage, but the game is so late that that 300 is not a lot. I mean, it technically isn't a lot anymore. That's standard damage. Lina can pop that shield within the span of... She's hitting for a lot, okay? Lina hits for a lot. She can pop the shield in a matter of seconds. So can the Lone Druid. So can the Sand Cube. Victoria can do the same as well. God forbid Victoria gets an Aghanim Scepter. And then you have the Phoenix who... Sunray, I'm pretty sure that aphotic shield is not going to exist anymore. So at this point of time, I really feel if they had June on a different hero outside of this Abaddon, maybe they could have accomplished a little bit more. Maybe? It just feels like this draft from CDEC, the theory was there at the very beginning. For them to wait this late to fight LGD, maybe this was their downfall. They could at least be outplayed by LGD as well. This is not to say that CDEC are playing bad. They could be playing the best of their ability, but LGD are just counter-playing everything to perfection. Just moving around. This is the current one. I didn't even want to show net worth because you guys would just be gobsmacked at it. Crazy stuff. Buyback status as well. Of course, buyback status is on. Your man Bar took a limited edition. The silence is there. June goes straight into borrowed time. Coil is there onto 211. BKB straight here onto maybe gonna be dancing around the back. The bear trying to work down the Supernova. Supernova drops. That's gonna be Yao off the field. Victoria running away down low. June still chasing. They managed to kill off Victoria with Shade. And now it's gonna be LGD on the retreat. They've lost 2. They've got buybacks. Sanky coming in with the epicenter. Can they finish him off though? Boo! They kill off 11. This is LGD making the mistakes now. Is this the return of CDEC? They need to chase down this big daddy bear. Halberd is there, Lina is here as well. They're trying to finish off Ame. June popping the blade mail. The bear is down. His 3 killing streak is over. Shade still chasing this Lina. They really want maybe, but it looks like he will zip on out of here quick in a jiffy. Now can they do anything with this? Because the creep wave down bottom is pushed. Creep wave middle is pushed. Creep wave top is pushed as well. So even though CDEC managed to grab a very good team fight, they've got nothing to capitalize on top of it unless they check the Roche pit right now. There is a DD and a Roche, but they're not checking Roche. They're going to save the base instead. Maybe could just kill Set. Set is Set dead. Set's dead. The stun is too strong. Stun is way too strong. This was like the perfect opportunity for CDEC to go for Roche if they wanted to. Just send the Ursa. Just send Ursa. Let Flyby do it on his own. He's still trying to save up for this basher. There's scribbles being drawn on the map. This game is tense, guys. This game is really tense. At this point, I'm practically watching it as a spectator like you now. This is so exciting. Can LGD make it through? Hey. Not that kind of damage. All demons going forward. I heard a Dagon. CDEC, they're a little separated. They're gonna try and cut off demons if they can with the Lina. They're checking out Roshan to see if they're taking it, but Roche going on out, showing LGD that it's not being taken, and we have everyone retreating back to their side of the map. June. June just going to keep on tanking it up. He's trying to go for an Octane Claw, and I feel like this is a step in the right direction. He needs the cooldown reduction so that he can be a much bigger help to the rest of his team. He's building lots of utility, which is great. He's trying to help out his Puck as well as his Ursa, just to make sure they don't die, because they need Arcane Room being taken care of by 11. They're going to jump in, the silence landing onto Puck. They're going to try and burn down that Abaddon. It's not going to work though, Demons. On the sidelines, the egg is going to be thrown throne. Are they gonna focus the egg? 11 with the 2-man burrow strike. They just don't have the damage. The egg is going to explode. It will cause the Abaddon to be stunned. They're trying to run away with the Urza. There's nothing left here for Flyby. Dead by goodbye. That bear is dead. So is Sep. They're also going to lose June. He's going to go for the borrowed time first. He is burning the LGD lineup with his Radiance. But maybe does a lot of physical damage. Zipping forward. June is going to try and outrun this. But with the kick, this should be enough to send June home. No. Oh, they killed Victoria with the damage first. Abaddon finally dropped. Where is Shade? Shade is still here, trying to kill off the bear. But now Arme's here, gonna fan fight with his little pet. Gonna try and go after the Phoenix instead. Yao trying to go for the runaway. The Dang on one hit. Will that kill him? It will. And still here is the bear, Shade. Gonna continue going. They want Arme. LGD. What happened? The Gem of True Sight on the deck as well. That was 2 buybacks, however. That was 2 buybacks. There's 1 on Abaddon and 1 onto Sep as well. There are still buybacks on the field. We have 2. We have 2-2. We have the putt. We have our Shadow Shaman up against a Sand King and we're going through it. Now there is no buyback on the Luna. 1.4k gold till maybe can even afford it. He's picked up an IF Skadi because he wants to tank up, which is fine. Which is absolutely fine. But the thing I'm worried about right now is that even though your Lina is so damn tanky, it kind of comes to the point where maybe he should consider getting a Bloodthorn because he needs to get those crits in. He's attacking fast, but he's not attacking hard. So if he can start getting those crits, he can essentially crit down Flyby and the rest of the gang. The only hero he would have issues critting would be June. And yes, June is going to be annoying with the Aphotic Shield. That's probably why it has prevented the Lina from picking up the Bloodthorn, but it just feels like he sort of needs those crits. But I shouldn't really be judging maybe's build. Maybe builds things for
My chest.
If maybe thinks this works, then maybe this is not going to work for LGD, because then that is tank. Really tank. Technically, this Lina could frontline.
What have we here?
He really could frontline. Skadi and Shivas plus Bloodstone, which means a shorter death timer than most other heroes. Okay. This is also fast. 5%. Fiery Soul's too good. Top lane. We only have 3. We don't have 4. There is no puck in this top lane. This is very risky for them to fight without Shade. Here is the entire LGD lineup. They're going to go straight for June first. He's going to pop the damage. Laguna, they lost the Abaddon. There's no Laguna for a while now, but they're going to send the snakes in first. They're going to go straight on to Lina. Oh, the torrent is there. They're gonna force staff him back. Only 1-man bar strike here from 11. This fight is gonna go mental. June, he's still trying to chase after the Lina. He's burning to the Radiance. He will go down. He's gonna go down to Shade. 23 seconds on the sidelines though, but they've lost 11 as well. CDEC, are they going to dismantle LGD after what they've been through? Are they going to take this through? They have to force up their entire team back onto the field. Buybacks are still available. The only heroes that don't have buyback on LGD is Yao, and that's it. Yao is the only hero that does not have buyback. But technically, Yao could possibly afford buyback if they get 1 to 2 hero kills in an upcoming team fight. But now, LGD are at the mercy of CDEC after what has been an incredible 50 minutes of patient, well-calculated Chinese Dota.
Money to burn.
This is mental. Absolutely mental, ladies and gentlemen. This game is going so late. Net worth is... it's too steep. And Shade is still somehow leading net worth. How does a putt lead net worth this hard? This hard. He's holding wards in his... he's holding sentry wards in his stash. He's chucked it on the ground. He's saying, guys, I need this slot. I really need this slot. The line has been drawn. It's gonna be a while. until Roche comes back up. Do we have a cheese on anybody still, or has that been eaten? Cheese is still on Ursa. So it looks like Flyby is going to be hanging on to that for a little bit longer. Flyby's still hanging on to buyback. He really wants to buy the Basher, but he knows if he buys that Basher, he might not be able to afford his buyback. His buyback is costing 2.9k, so he really can't afford to buy the Basher yet. Not yet. He's very close to being able to afford buyback and that Basher, so he's being very patient. Very patient player. Gonna go straight onto Flyby. Sunray is there. They might try and burst him down. The heals from June, trying to keep him alive. Glimmer Cape as well as that Lotus Orb. May trying to be out of range, trying to push back Flyby. But look at LGD. They cannot sustain. They need to kill the Phoenix. The 3-man's done with the Phoenix Supernova. They've lost Sep. The LSA follow through by maybe. June has popped his borrowed time. They want to go after Shade this time. The bear is going to be there to try and cancel out that blink. Shade is stuck underneath this bear. He's still got backup. That bear is still chasing after Puck. Puck is really looking forward to getting maybe. He's caught him as well. LSA Dagon. He's dead. 3 heroes down with only Sep being the casualty for CDEC. LGD are crumbling. They are crumbling. This is very scary for them now. Ame, this lone druid, he's being outclassed by Ursa and Shade. And the fact that June is indestructible at this point is immense. Like, they can kill June, but what do you achieve killing June? He takes 10 years to die. He has 41 armor, which is essentially 71% magic physical resistance. So these right clicks coming out from Lina are doing practically nothing because Lina's burst, her spells are not enough to burst down June, which is where the physical damage has to come in. But just all this armor is insane. They can't kill June. He's getting these aphotic shields off. They're bursting on supports. These fights are going long. And with no sustain on LGD, they just can't fight for long. The Serpent Ward's going to start chewing down this melee racks. Someone's going to hold this top lane, and it's going to be Sep. He's still home. He just respawned. He'll be able to keep the base safe. This game is getting intense. It's almost a 60-minute slugfest. And he finally manages to afford this Basher. We have not seen a new item on Flyby for approximately 20 to 30 minutes. Flyby has been one patient bear.
Coin of the realm.
Who turned up the heat?
What is left for either of these teams? We have Refresher Orb on a Shadow Shaman with Ags, Gem, Blink. He's gonna have, the only thing he has to change is Arcane Boots. And I'm thinking, does he decide to pick up the Octarine Claw so he can reduce the cooldowns? Because Refresher Orb is great, you get to cast all your spells twice. But does he go for Octarine or does he consider something else? Maybe going for Scythe of Vice to have that extra disable. The extra disable would be amazing because if they manage to grab a Hex onto the Lina, they can probably burst her down with no issues at all. Roche potential spawn gonna be coming up in about another minute. But CDEC, we've seen them take a couple of these fights, but they could just never progress in this game. It's just these creeps, they keep pushing left, right, and center because of this darn lone druid. The radiance just keeps burning these creeps. It just never seems to go onto LGD's side of the map at all. So, in essence, CDEC could win this game, but it's going to be a long one. They're going to have to try and force some of these kills when there are no buybacks available. Anyone with no buyback is a Shadow Shaman, and that's just because he can't afford it. It's not because of the cooldown anymore. But we're showing June in the lane. Gonna be sending Shade back to his team. Gonna be using the X to scout out the Roche. Very, very cute. It's gonna be another few seconds before that's actually going to be giving us the proper respawn timer, but it's all on this Roche now. This next potential Roche fight, and if it's not going to be the Roche fight, if LGD give away the Roche, it's going to be the next possible high ground fight. If anything though, killing off the bear would be a great start for CDEC, because if you kill off that bear, it forces the lone druid to respawn another one, and he has to play much more carefully with that second bear. Because especially with the fact that it's 120 second cooldown, let's say the bear dies, and CDEC decides to fight into LGD. If they kill that bear again, that bear is gone for 2 minutes. And 2 minutes is very, very long at this stage of the game. The Lone Druid has almost all of his items on the bear. The only thing he doesn't have on the bear is the Ags, which he's holding right now, and a Heaven's Halberd. Everything else are cheap items. He's just gone to Daiso to buy his items. He's like, okay, I'm gonna treat my bear like king. My bear is me. I'm no longer a person. That bear is one lucky bear.
I'll take your tribute.
We have almost hit the 60-minute mark. And for this game, I actually expected this to be a 45-minute game. Well, so much for my prediction. My prediction was way off. Shade, what's his next item? It looks like it's actually going to be a refresher orb. He wants to get the double coil. Double coil can ruin a lot of these LGD heroes. Just stack them well. Double coil. You can't even run out of it, even with UPD. That's the biggest deal. And 2 coil break durations are so long. They're gonna go for a smoke. Can they catch CDEC off guard? They've sent June in front. This is a really good spot for CDEC to fight though. Coming in from the back. Okay, if they come in from the back and they catch out the backliners instead, this could be trouble. And Flyby is the first one that's gonna get into vision range. No, they might catch Shade instead. Shade is there. They see the creeps. Flyby is there. Shade is here as well. They're gonna try. Oh, they missed the burrow strike. They get the stuns. They go for the magnetite, the supernova as well. Maybe he's trying to finish up with the LSA. They will kill off demons. They're trying to run away with Sep. The courier has died. 3 heroes thrown onto the floor. The boat going to be landing on absolutely nobody. They really want Maybe. Maybe is so low. He has no regen. They're still chasing him down. Duke going to keep chasing Shade, trying to go forward. Pops his refresher. He wants to home in on Shade. He wants to kill Shade. The Dagon is going to finish him off 1 for 1. Godlike on this puck. And 11 may be the next casualty in this fight if they want to continue on pursuing. But in the backlines, Flyby dies to aim. And now he's going to try and make a getaway. Shade is here. Yule's thrown into the air. Sep is here as well. 2-person turret. It is the bear. Victoria dropping low. Oh, that entangle. Has CDEC overextended now? Have they gone too deep? They still have June. They still have Shade. But Shade is running really low in the gas tank. He has almost no mana left. He's still trying to make a getaway. It's going to be okay. This will leave the Roach Pit open for LGD now. Gem hit the deck, being pinned down here by June. Buybacks are still up. Still none for demons. But they're going to hold on to the buyback. They're not even going to go after Roche. They're not even considering Roche now. They're pinging it. They have 5 heroes up in a second because of the Lina. Maybe's Bloodstone's now down to 8 charges. I remember that being up to 21 at one point. 21. It just goes to show how much the game is equalized now. Sustainer's gonna make pushing so much easier for LGD. I'm wondering if they give the cheese to the bear so they can prolong his push a little bit more. I guess the cheese is just too valuable here. It's too valuable to just give to... It's too valuable to give to the bear. The bear itself does not deserve cheese. He already is 6 slot, he doesn't need cheese as well. Gonna have to start building the Lone Druid though. Lone Druid needs to start adding something to himself so that once the bear is down, at least there's something else on the main hero. June still in the front lines. Remember, this is still in a Abaddon. He's got Blade Mail, he's got Octarine, Radiance, Lotus Orb. He just needs to... He could just put borrowed time in the middle of a stun. That's the beauty of a Abaddon. He's not like any other hero that you can kill. As an Abaddon, you can pop borrowed time during a stun to cancel the rest of the duration. So, in all honesty, you'd never want to jump onto Dune. At all. At all. So now the game is going to be driven a little bit slower now. LGD again going to be farming with this Aegis. It really is going to go down to who has the most slots now. Who scales the best. It's quite scary. These items though, everyone's stacked. This is a support's dream, just having items. Toria, stacked as ever. So is Yao. Yao's not stacked, but he's looking a lot better in this heat than he was before. This buyback status is so cute.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And look at this bear. This bear is actually starting to take the tower by itself. June TPs, bear is gone. This might just be the way that LGD has to win it. They might just have to send the bear into the bottom lane to backstab this tower while the rest of LGD keeps the top lane busy. You can see that's what he's doing right now. He's just moving along the sidelines, wanting to eventually start clearing out that bottom lane because that tower is fragile. Shade is here, so if the bear comes now, Shade could possibly kill this. It's got BKB though. BKB is still 10 seconds on bear.
Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away.
Tower does go down. The bear is going to start hitting it, and this goes for BKB. They're gonna glyph it. Savage Roar on the bear, but there is no way they're gonna let this bear go. They want this bear. Oh, it's got the callback now, but look at the top lane. The fight has happened. The bear wants to go back to the racks. It's being microed by Ame, and I believe the bear has died. Or did it get called back? It died. He had to resummon the bear. This might just have to be it though. This is a much safer way of playing for LGD than it is easy. Just get free damage on that Rax with the bear. It's doing a lot of damage, and with the plus 40% as well for those Raxes, they're doing a lot of work for LGD.
Double damage.
There's too many bears this game. Too many bears. Bear, bear, bear.
Illusion.
Still have Yao looking to actually get a refresher orb. I don't mind this. You can get the double supernova, also double sunray. Sunray, if Yao is able to channel it, he can output a lot of damage, especially onto June. Because June at this point, he is incredibly fat, but Sunray is one of those spells where if you can just leave it on a target for a long period of time, it can burn a lot of damage. The supernova has helped out quite a bit though. I'm actually wondering what talent the Phoenix picked up here. Oh, it's not even 25 yet, so he can decide if he wants the +2 supernova count or the +1 stun duration. Stun duration seems a little bit more attractive here. The +2 hits, I don't think +2... I guess +2 could be good because they don't have hero attack speed. So maybe, but I prefer the 1 plus it doesn't max out. 50, everyone to be maxed out. And we're looking at your levels. For 25, how is it a higher level than flyby? I can't accept. I can't understand but everything else. Huh? Alright, well let's take a look at the talent. Purity and Dina took the standard talent. Druid took rapid roll, so this as well. Sankey took. That's... Oh, they found the bear! The bear's gonna go down! As long as they can kill the bear. Excuse me guys. After talking for about an hour, I'm not surprised that I can't actually feel my throat. I still can, but it just feels weird now. And he does go for the +2 supernova hit count. Alright. +2 supernova. I thought the extra 1 stun may have been more useful for the team because he has gotten a couple. There have been a couple of situations where Yao has managed to get some of those multi-man stuns off, and just turning the 2-second stun into 3 seconds may have been a little bit more useful. But it seems like the hit count is a lot more important here for our Phoenix. On the backside though, this bear wants to slowly burn them down, but they have vision. Now, the original bear did not die, but they're using the bear as bait. They lose the bear anyway. In the middle of the fray, they're trying to work down this Shadow Shaman. Shadow's gonna go down. The egg is still in the middle of the fight as well. It will not survive. The +2 hits will not redeem the Phoenix. And now 2 heroes with no buyback. Is that the bear that died again? There's no bear! Ame! Ame has no bear! Oh no! Okay, this could be a problem now. They have everything. Everything is on maybe. If maybe and 11 and Victoria can carry this through, they might have a chance, but there's no bear. June is still alive. He has borrowed time. Flyby on the edge. He's ready to go. Flyby is like, dudes, let's go. He wants Ame. No, he blinks too short. Blinks too short. Ame. You have a minute, okay. His team needs to stall out for another minute for the bear to come back. And look at the lanes. The lanes are changing. The lanes, they're in favor of CDEC. 50 seconds left before the bear comes back. They're gonna TP back. Or Burrow Strike. They're gonna TP back to Abaddon. He's gonna come back with the X. The push is real. 40 seconds. Abe. Ooh, that misplay. Burrow Strike, this is onto June. He still has borrowed time. This is not the end of the world. They're actually going on to maybe the coil, his BKB, but if he breaks it, he's dead. He's gonna have to use the buyback if they want to retain these Raxes. The glyph is there. We'll buy some time. June is still fighting. He still has borrowed time. The bear in 15 seconds. CDEC know that they can fight because there's no bear on Ame. This is practically maybe 11 and Victoria holding the fort down. They're going to lose this range Rax. Just commit to the range Rax. They're going to go in. They want to start, or they're going to try and keep them busy. They just need one more hit. Supernova Egg is down. The bear, he wants to work it down. It's okay. They're not going to kill the Supernova Egg. June does not get stunned. Oh, this Lotus Orb. Flyby coming in, wants to kill Victoria. He doesn't even get the spin away. He has to buy back. 11 in the middle of the fight as well. The Sand King is silenced. They lose him too. 2 buybacks on the side of LGD. CDEC on the retreat. They got their job done. They got the 2 Raxes. They forced out the buybacks. CDEC. Ame. Ame.
Gold and sweet.
Oh, wow.
Double damage.
I can't, guys. I can't. Oh. So Craigasm. So PogChamp. Angel Thump. This game is so close. Buyback status is insane. And you did. Are we mountain climbing? Are we descending? Are we descending Mount Everest? Or are we going into the ocean? This is the ocean, ladies and gentlemen. This is why TI is sea themed. We are going down. We are going down.
Middle tower shouldn't have
There's so many missing buybacks. Oh no, is that 11? 11's dead for 2 minutes. Victoria is going into the fray. BKB on the bear. Supernova's thrown out. They're trying to finish off the Supernova. They can't get it. Yao will survive. He will survive. The bear is fighting Ame, trying to redeem his team. The game is lagging. It's too epic. They can't. Ame can't. The game is too heavy. He hasn't been going to the gym. CDEC, after a 71-minute slugfest, they are breaking through. The bear dying in the back. It was a fake the whole time. CDEC. I am speechless. LGD managed to hold the game for so long, but they had issues closing out the game. And it reached a point where LGD, they were content with farming, but Lone Druid was going to eventually fall off. His own personal items. His personal items at this point, 71 minutes in, is just not good enough. Oh, this could be it. This could be it. There are no buybacks. They're trying to get the shackles off. Yao hit with the coil. They say, we don't care. We want this game. We want this point. CDEC looking to break LGD's current win streak. Yao silence running back to Fountain. Shade keeping maybe at base. BKB's deployed. Refreshers deployed. Trying to make kills happen, but maybe this game is out of their control. Ame respawning in about 10 seconds, but what can that bear do? They have lost all of their Raxus. It is now Mega Creeps. CDEC looking to stay. They want to try and go up to Victoria. The game again lagging. Too many units on the screen. Too many spells. I can't even see what's happening. They killed Yao. The Phoenix is down. The Magnetize doing absolutely nothing. Everyone is so damn tanky. And Yao calling GG. For LGD, CDEC proving that they are the alpha dogs of this match. It's disaster. Oh. And I have one more game to cast after this. I don't think there's anything out there that will exceed my expectations of this one. What a game. Oh. Okay, I'll speak in a very soft voice. Our next match of the day is going to be eHome versus eHome K, and it will also be the final game of the Chinese qualifiers for today. So if you'd like to tune in, give us 5 to 10 minutes to recover, and we will be back in the client and on Twitch. Thank you.